I give credit to Coach Leach. He had his team ready to play. They beat us. We have no excuses. And when we don't win, I told the team, put it on me. I got to coach them better. 632 yards, 623 yards passing, man-to-man coverage. We couldn't stay with the guys. We made too many mistakes. We did not protect the quarterback. When we did protect the quarterback, we were late on some throws. We wasn't right on a couple of reads. Miles did make some good plays. We dropped too many balls. I think our offense woke up in the second half. We ran the ball a little bit better, but just way too many mistakes. And just give credit to Mississippi State. They did a good job. They had a good scheme. Them crossing routes really hurt us. I told the team, we're going to find out what we made of. Let's go back to work. Any questions?
Coach, David Pulse from Associated Press. My question is, defensively wise, one, how much did not having Stingley in the secondary, hinder things? And was it scheme or was it execution for what you were able to do in the secondary?
Yeah, first of all, obviously when you lose a player like Derek Stingley, it really hurt us. And then we had to play Jay Ward. Jay Ward was out for 2 weeks. He had a minor operation, didn't practice much, and had to play most of the game today. So he was a little behind, and that's not his fault. He just wasn't ready to play, but that's all we had. Darren just came in from Nicholls State. He wasn't ready to play. But yes, did we miss him? Yeah, it was scheme. A lot of times they caught us in man. They had some crossing routes, but we just couldn't cover the guys. And but I thought, we pressured the quarterback well. We got some turnovers. We just didn't cover man-to-man well.
Coach Marcus Fitzpatrick with KELB in Alexandria. Despite the loss, how much pride do you take in seeing the progression of wide receiver Jeray Jenkins?
I loved him. I thought he was good. You know what? Jeray's had a good camp. And I'm proud of Jeray. He had a good game. And I think that he's going to continue to get better. He's a good young man.
Hey, and I guess, as you step back from this game, I guess what sticks out in the defense? Where do you go next? I guess kind of what is your evaluation after this?
Well, first of all, we get Stingley back. I think we did some really good things on defense, man. We pressured the quarterback. I thought our pass rush was good. We had some blitzes, and somebody's supposed to take the back out the backfield. They didn't take them. We had too many missed assignments. And we got to look at why we're having the missed assignments, what's causing them. Too many guys were running free. Too many guys were getting beat one-on-one. We just got to go back to looking at if we can cover man-to-man. If we can't, we got to make a decision, play some zone.
Hey, Ed, Michael Cowell, WBRZ. Was this surprising offensively, how out of sync you guys were?
Yes. Yes, especially the first half. It didn't look like we dropped ball. We weren't protecting. We couldn't get any third down. Nobody looked like nobody was open. Miles was holding the ball. Hey, no excuses, man. We got to get better, and the execution was not there, no question.
Coach Nicole Hutchison with KLB. Obviously you hit the nail. Defensively, you guys are pretty solid. Jacoby Stevens, though, the first sack of the game within like a minute. How much of a tone setter was that for defense?
It was a tone setter, man. And, it's what I've seen all these preseason games, what I've seen all practices. We're very aggressive on defense. I thought we had a right rush. I thought that the rush was good. It just we broke down the coverage. Anybody else?
Brooke. Trying to unmute Brooke. Let's see.
Was that?
Okay, Brody.
Yeah, and I guess, you obviously haven't lost a football game in nearly 2 years. I guess just kind of how, what do you say to the team and how do you try to kind of rebound for a team that's not used to it?
I told them, put it on me. And when they win, I give them the credit. When they don't, I got to take the blame. I got to get them better. I got to coach better. I ask everybody to look at themselves in the mirror, see what we're doing. Let's get better. Let's stick together as a football team. We got a lot of football left. I still believe we have a good football team. We have a lot of young guys that played for the first time. They got their taste of SEC play. Anytime you play in the SEC, there's going to be great athletes across the ball. You got to win your one-on-ones. We didn't do that tonight.
Ed, just seeing Miles Brennan out there today, what did you see from him and kind of pass protection there? What are some of the things you think y'all have to work on there?
I saw some inconsistency. I thought that he threw the deep ball well. I thought there were some guys that were open. He had some pressure. Didn't step up in the pocket and made the right reads at the time. But you know what? It's all got to start in protection, man. We got to protect. We got to run the football better. We got to beat up front.
Coach, of course, there are only a couple of bright spots defensively, but you have Jabril Cox and Ali Gay. They stepped up a good bit today. What do you think about their performance?
I thought both of those guys were all over the field. Ali Gay had some batted balls, had some pressure on the quarterback. That's what we've been seeing all spring, all preseason. Jabril Cox, I thought played very well, and I got to watch the film, see if he had any busts, anything. But I thought he was all over the field. Those two guys are a big addition to our football team.
Hey, Coach, Matt Trent, WBRZ. Kind of piggybacking off those offensive line struggles, how much of it was the offensive line just legitimately not blocking guys, or Miles just holding on to it too long and not being comfortable in the pocket?
I think it was a combination of both, to be honest with you. There were some guys, too many guys free, so that's protection. But there were some times where he could have stood in the pocket and got rid of the ball a little bit quicker, and he didn't do it. And so I think it was a combination of both of them.
It was weird in there today with the fans, and longest game ever, it felt like. But how was it operating, I guess, and just the general idea of kind of being back?
Yeah, it was good. It was great to be there. The Tiger Walk, saw a couple of fans. I thought there was some energy on the field. The fans got loud at the end of the fourth quarter when we had a chance to win the game. So I thought it felt good. I think the fans did about as good a job as they could.
Hey guys, got time for two more questions.
Hey, Coach, you mentioned Jacoby setting the tone early, but him throughout the day, it seemed like as much as he could, he tried to come up with huge plays when those opportunities were there, including the strip late that kind of kept you guys in the game for a bit.
Cedric, I couldn't hear your last part. What was your last part?
I mean, all the way through that late strip that kept you guys in the game a little bit, Jacoby stepped up in final spots.
Yeah, I thought he made some big plays, and Jacoby's, Bo was very smart putting Jacoby close to the football. He was a rusher today. He was like a linebacker, made a lot of plays. I think he's going to have a great year for us. That's why I gave him number 7. I think that he played a good game today. Obviously, we just fell short.
Coach, obviously it was a rough day for you guys in the secondary, but just what's your message, I guess, to some of those younger guys maybe had, kind of a rough outing out there?
Yeah, welcome to the SEC. Got to get better. Hey, this is elite, man. You got to win your one-on-ones. And anybody you play, any given day in the SEC, there's going to be athletes across from you. We got to cover them. We got to win our one-on-ones, or we got to do something different. And now some of the young guys that hadn't played a bunch, they're just I think they're going to be really good football players. They just got to get a lot of experience, and we wasn't there today, obviously.
All right, thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Go Tigers.